I think as part of 1 Million Mentors, you try and get matched with someone who maybe isn't part of your walk of life. And where I was up to was thinking, is it someone who I'm going to be able to relate to? Is it someone that's going to be able to relate to me? And that was kind of the apprehension.
You always have a worry and concern whether you will be good, whether you'd be able to say the right things, or whether you'd be able to direct the young person and just be effective, because you don't want to have a relationship with the young person that doesn't work and they don't get anything out of it, because it's taking time out of your life and taking time out of what they have to do as well. I think you just have to go with open mind. Both the mentee and the mentor, go with open mind, be your authentic self. Don't try and be someone you're not, because young people see right through it anyway. So yeah, it's just about just getting to know each other and just having a chat and just being relaxed and chilled out, really.
But one thing I've learned from mentoring is to just sit back and take everything in and listen. Not listen to be ready to speak, but listen to have a conversation, and listen to actually understand, not to answer. Sometimes you just need to listen and stay quiet, and that's probably the biggest learning that and I'm still working on that.
What was most interesting for me was that the things that I thought I would bring and the things that I thought I had brought, when we talked about it later, were often not the things that the mentee really appreciated. So it wasn't so much perhaps the very practical kind of stuff. It was the talking to somebody who came from a very, very different background in life, and my curiosity about, with my first mentee, her life, which was really different from mine.
If you can go into it thinking with curiosity about what that person's life looks like, where they've been so far and where they want to get to, then that's where you can find the deepest connections. Their idea of my role in that was, I just need you to try and refine some of the things that I'm trying to do. And immediately there, even though that mentee was in a completely different sector, completely different space that they wanted to get to in their life, I had no idea of, I could help them to refine some of the strategies to get there. And that was where I could really add value. And I think when we're talking about apprehension at the start, it's how do I add value? And in that moment, I realised what my role was, essentially.